Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the starch solution. If you are returning, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram, check out all the links in the description box below. I have a newsletter, I have an e-guide, so all that information will be in the description box below. So today, I'm going to be making a spicy tofu sandwich. It's going to be very reminiscent of a crispy chicken sandwich that you might have had at your favorite fast food place, but a lot healthier, whole food, plant-based, no oil. I'm going to be making my John McDougall mayo, but I'm going to be making it spicy, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So let's get right into it. Okay, so these this tofu is going to be breaded. I'm going to slice it, and then we're going to put some of my mayo on there, and we're going to bread it. So I'm going to do the breading first, and I've got about a half a cup of gluten-free panko breadcrumbs. You can use whatever kind you like if you don't have a problem with gluten. And then I've got a couple tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and then I have a teaspoon each of chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and smoked paprika, because you really want to season up these breadcrumbs. So we're just going to mix this all together. You could also do this sandwich not spicy at all and just leave the chili powder out and just use the mayo as plain. So let's set that aside. So this is my John McDougall's tofu mayo. I will leave the recipe down below. I've shown you a few times on my channel, but I'm going to make it spicy. So I'm just going to take some of this out of here because we're going to put it on our sandwich when it's done, but we're also going to coat the tofu with it. So I've just got some sriracha here. You could use hot sauce, whatever you'd like. And I'm just going to probably put about a tablespoon in there. Well, let's start with that much. You can always add more. And if it's too spicy, I'll just add more of the mayo. Okay, let's taste it. So that tasted perfect. So that was about a half a tablespoon of sriracha into about 3/4 cup of the mayo. Let me grab the tofu and we'll get it all sliced up. So I've got a block of firm tofu. Actually, it's extra firm tofu that I've pressed. And you don't need to press it long. 30 minutes should be plenty. And then I'm just going to slice this up, and I'm going to make these a little bit thinner because I'm going to be using bread instead of a bun. If you're using a bun, you could make it thicker because a bun could hold on to that. Bread, it might, break the bread. So we're just going to slice it probably like this. And probably we'll put 2 on each, 2 to 3. And this is something that you can just experiment with, the thickness. Okay, I think that's good for right now. I'm going to set this aside, and this is how I'm going to do it. Just going to lay these out. So I've got my spicy mayo, and I'm just going to put a little bit on each one. And just spread it on. Just a thin coating, enough to get that breading to stick. And then you want to flip it over, do the same thing to the other side. And then we're just going to get that into the breading. And I just want a light coating of breading. I don't want it super thick. But if you want it thick, then go for it. And then it's just gonna go straight into our air fryer. So I'm gonna finish up these and then I'm gonna air fry those at 400. I'm gonna check them at 10 minutes. You just want them crispy. You don't want them overdone. You don't want them all dried out. So I'm gonna check them at 10 and then I'm gonna show you how we build the sandwich. So here they are. These went about 12 minutes and they are perfect. So let's build this sandwich. So the first thing I like to do is spread some of the mayo onto each slice of bread, and I'm just using gluten-free bread. This is Little Northern Bakehouse. I get it at Sprouts, and I just keep it in my freezer because I don't eat a lot of bread. Spread it around. And be generous. Then I like to put a little shredded lettuce on one side. And then I put 2 of these on here. First I'm going to put on a little tomato, pickles, some red onion, top it. Whoa. And you can build your sandwich however you'd like. So I'm going to cut this down the middle. Sometimes I go diagonal. Just depends on my mood. And would you take a look at that? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to bite into this. So let's give this a taste. Here is an amazing, look at that sandwich. Let me give you all sides. Yummy. All right, I've got my napkin prepared because I know it's gonna be a little drippy, but I've got to give this a taste. So one more gander. You've got the tofu, lettuce, tomato, pickle, tomato. Did I say that already? I did. Red onion. Toasted bread, delicious. Okay, here we go. Okay. That is so good. That spicy mayo on there. Just chef's kiss. It is perfect. Just the combination of the flavors of the red onion, the tomato, the lettuce, just brings it all together. And the breading on the tofu is spiced perfectly. So I really hope you give this one a try. It's really good. So if you've made it to this part in the video, please comment below with spicy mayo, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Make sure you check out all the links in the description box below, all my resources, everything that was mentioned here. And again, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, if you got value out of it, if you learned something, please hit the like button as well. Make sure you leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. And remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. Just leave out and I'm gonna put, what am I gonna put? Some red onion. Actually, first, I'm gonna put on pickles, and nope. And again, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Instagram. What is that?